Have you ever stood in front of your closet and thought, how do I have all this stuff and I still have nothing to wear? If I could go back and start over, believe me, I would. And in this video, I'm sharing exactly what I do differently. And I'm talking about style mindset, shopping habits, and all. So whether you're in the middle of a closet overhaul or just feeling like your closet isn't you anymore, this video is for you. So let's dive right in. The first thing I would figure out is who I'm dressing as. I used to spend a lot of time buying things that were just really trendy or, that my friends had, or it was on sale, I got a good deal, and I'd end up with a closet full of clothes that just weren't me. They didn't go together. I didn't know what to do with them. And it felt very disappointing and felt like, where did I go wrong? What's the problem with me? So if I had it to redo all over again, I would say, okay, Nancy, what are your style words when you're heading out shopping? Pick 3 to 5 words that really describe you. And what do you want your closet, your clothes, your daily look to say about you? And if you're using those 3 style words and sticking to them when you go and buy clothes, you'll be a lot less likely to buy things that you don't need, buy things that are on impulse, buy things that don't go with anything else in your wardrobe because they're not going to fit those 3 style words. If you're sticking with those 3 style words, you're much more likely to be able to build a wardrobe that's cohesive, that feels like you, and doesn't end up with, you won't end up with those sale purchases that you regret, those impulse buys that you regret, or even be as influenced by trends or friends or anybody else trying to tell you what you should be wearing. If I could start my wardrobe all over again, the next thing I would do is I'd buy less, but I'd buy better. I think of all of the time and money that I have wasted over the years buying things that were on sale, that were a good deal, and even impulse buys like, oh, okay, we're having a 2-for-1 special today. Oh, if you get 3 of these, you're going to get an extra 25% off. How many of those things I have fallen into and ended up buying things that I didn't really need. And the other thing is, once I got them home, I didn't want them. So now they're my closet's problem to deal with. And every day I have to sort through those clothes and look at the regret that I have. It's like, oh, there's that thing, skip through it. So you're going through your daily wardrobe. It's not just like, okay, it's a one-time mistake. You're going through your wardrobe every day, looking at that mistake. And you might not be thinking about it out loud, but it's like, oh, there's that thing, and you just pass it. But you're kind of feeling a little regret and feeling a little disappointment. And I don't think that's what I want in my closet anymore, is those feelings, those bad feelings. So when I have those, which I try not to anymore, but if I have those, get them out of my closet as soon as I can. I either donate or sell them, or if I still have in time, I return them. And the other thing I do is I try to buy better pieces. And that doesn't mean that I don't thrift. I do like to do thrifting sometimes, but I like to look for pieces that are better quality, brands that I know, brands that I can trust. And I like to know where my clothes come from, because I like to buy brands that do good and provide good things back to the world. And there's a lot of certified B Corps that you can buy from. I know Eileen Fisher is one, but there are quite a few. I have a list of them that are certified B Corps that do a lot of good things. And most of them tend to be very good natural fibers. And I like that because natural fibers feel really good on the skin. And I'm talking about linen, cotton, silk, wool, cashmere. They tend to last longer. They feel really good on the skin. They breathe. And you're going to have a wardrobe that stands up longer if you go for quality pieces. And if I had it to redo again, that is one thing I would do, is I wouldn't buy pieces that aren't good quality. I wouldn't waste my money on them. Look to see what they're made of. And I like to read the label to see what is actually in there, so that I'm not getting a whole pile of rayon that I don't know how to wash, or I have to dry clean only. I like to wash and dry pretty much all of my clothes. So those are some changes I would make. And the other thing is, when it comes to buying less, I like to think of my capsule wardrobes, which if you haven't seen this channel before, I have a ton of videos on capsule wardrobes, and I will link to my whole capsule wardrobe playlist here. But what I like about building a capsule wardrobe, and it just means you have fewer pieces, but they all work together. So you actually have way more outfits to choose from than having one-off items that really don't go with anything else. And then you can wear those same pieces in a wide variety of ways. The next thing I would do if I could start my wardrobe over is I'd stop waiting for a perfect body. And if you're over 50, I know for sure that you have probably had this happen several times throughout your life. And we're so picky over how we look that there's always something. Oh, my legs are too heavy. Oh, my arms are flabby. Oh, I can't wear anything cute until I lose 15 pounds or 20 pounds. And you end up with a life that's built on, well, maybe someday. You're waiting around for when you have the perfect body. Well, guess what? You are perfect just as you are. Dress for that body you have right now. There are clothes that will work for you. Stick to your style words and find the brands that are your right brands. In fact, if you're wondering where to look, I have compiled an entire list, I think it's 11 pages long, of links you can click on to go shop for your style. And I will link that right here. And if there's something I could whisper to my younger self, it would be this. Don't wait. Your style is not on pause until you lose 10 pounds. And you deserve to feel beautiful today. So that's a message I would like to share with you very much, because if I had it all to do over again, that is one that I would strongly, strongly tell myself and believe in. The next thing I would do if I could start my wardrobe over again is I'd organize my closet like a boutique. The amount of time I have spent hunting for a particular item in the back of my closet, underneath piles of clothes, trying to find something because I just didn't have a good organization system. And a lot of times you have too many clothes, so everything's stuffed to the gills. And of course, things are going to get pushed to the side, lost, and the whole closet ends up being overwhelming. So if I had it to do over again, I would pare down. I would keep a system where if I'm not wearing something, I'd have a donate or sell pile that I put the clothes in to get them out of my wardrobe, or even returns, get them out of the closet. The big thing is I'd want to be able to see what I own, keep it organized by classification. You know, all the shirts are together and they're in color order. All the pants are together and they're organized by color. All my handbags are in the same place so that I know what I have and I can easily grab it. And then I edit that seasonally. And the thing is, when you organize your closet like a boutique, not only is it a treat you're giving yourself every single day, it's like a little gift that you're walking into a closet that feels good. It's only clothes you like to wear that fit you today and that you feel good in. It's like your own personal ideal boutique made just for you. How great is that? And another thing you can do, which I do sometimes, is I'll plan out my outfits a few days in advance, almost as if I'm going away somewhere. So I'll have a certain pair of pants and a shirt together, look at the weather that's coming up ahead and say, okay, these are the 3 things I'm going to wear in the next few days, and have them all pulled. So it's almost like I don't have to think about what I'm going to wear when I get dressed. And you know, it might sound overwhelming, but these tips that I'm giving you are all actually doable. Having a closet you can shop every single day is actually doable. And I have a whole list of, last time I organized my closet, I walked through everything that I do. So I will link that video right here so you can check it out. And the 5th thing I would do if I could start my wardrobe all over again is I'd trust myself sooner. You know, I actually really know what I like. And I think a lot of us think we have no idea, but we really do. I've had a lot of conversations with ladies where they're like, oh no, I don't wear sleeves. I don't go sleeveless because I don't like my arms. Or, oh, I have varicose veins. I don't wear skirts that are short or knee level. I don't like my knees. My hips are too big. You actually get a lot of feedback. So you know what you like. You probably just haven't sat down and identified those things. So once you start identifying, hey, here are my, I don't like these things, but I do like these things, and you start making a list, you can start to see what you like, match it up with your style words, and ta-da, you have a whole guide that you've created for yourself on how to build your perfect wardrobe. So instead of getting caught up in the trends or the sales and ending up buying things that you don't need or you don't really want in your closet that aren't going to serve you for long term, think of your style words, think of the things that you like and don't like to wear, and take that with you when you shop so that you're shopping with intention, not on impulse or a deal. And listen to your gut. You've been here at least 50 years if you're most likely watching this video. So I know you know what you like. And trust your gut that you're going to make good decisions on this. I trust you. And don't let friends or other people's opinions override your decisions. If you look in the mirror and you feel good in what you're wearing, then go for it. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. And I'd like to know, what would you do differently if you could start your wardrobe all over from scratch? Let me know in the comments. You know I love hearing from you. Stay gorgeous, and I'll see you in the next video.